Hey gamers, I'm Snack7. Hope we're all well, guys. Yes, back for the second video of the day as promised. And not to disappoint you guys, but it's Man vs Master System. Yeah, back again with another selection of games to add to the collection. I left you on game 257 last time, which left me 12 games to complete the full set of 269. Now, am I going to show you all 12? No. I'm going to show you another 7 to add to the collection, which is going to leave me 5 more to show you. But have I got the full set? And the answer to that is no yet again, because I'm still too short of the full set. 2 games that are not impossible to find by any means, but still quite expensive, and I just realistically haven't got the funds to get them at the moment. So it's not going to be ending quite as soon as you thought, which realistically isn't a bad thing. I'm quite glad. You know, this has gone on for a few years now. I've enjoyed doing it, so I don't want it to end just like that, do you? You know what I mean? So anyway, guys, another 7. As you can see by the title, there's going to be a kind of a theme to this episode. And this is all down to Tom, King Arthur. Got to say a massive thanks to him. He was selling off more or less all of his Master System titles, and I just grabbed this bunch because they were an important part of this collection, which of course are all the 3D games. So I'm going to show you now all the 3D games for the Master System, which there are 7 there, but there is obviously an extra one within this collection, which not many people know. It's actually got the 3D option in it. Ask me the name of that game, I couldn't tell you off the top of my head. Somebody's going to tell me. But anyway, guys, let's crack on and let's show you games 258 to 264. So, 258. 258 is this one, which is Missile Defense 3D. Really good condition. No tab on this one. Not too fussed though. But graphically looks quite good. Being honest with you, I've not played any of these yet. I've tested them, not played them. But I'll read the synopsis on the back just to give you the ins and outs of the game. But not too sure what this one is. I'm assuming it's like a shoot 'em up of some sort. But it says on the back, the day has arrived for the nuclear warfare. You're armed with the Eliminator and you must save the world. Well, it's a pretty simplistic synthesis. Whatever the Eliminator is, ain't too sure. It might be a ship of some sort, not too sure, but I'm going to have to find out over the course of these 2 weeks I've got off. But there you go, there's game 258, and that is Missile Defense 3D. 259. 259, surprise, surprise, is another 3D game, and the next one is Poseidon Wars 3D. Now, this one has 13 rounds, 2D obviously, and 3D capabilities. It looks like you're on some sort of vessel. This has got a massive synthesis, so I'm just going to read you a snippet of it. But as it says on the back, battle stations, your country is being attacked. You'll be fighting on the USS Poseidon, an armour-plated cruiser with radar sonar, 76mm cannons, and a surface-to-surface missiles. So basically, you've just got to defend your country from whatever arsenal is going to try to kick your ass, basically. But looks pretty decent, you know. Varied levels by all accounts. Like, you know, you got the sea sections and you got like periscope sections, underwater sections. So it looks like a pretty decent variety in this game. Yet again, condition-wise, very, very good. No hanging tab on that one again, but as I say, it doesn't really matter. But another great game and 3D game to add to the collection. So that's game 259. That's the Poseidon Wars 3D. 260. 260 is one of, I think, 2 shoot 'em ups. But this one is none other than Blade Eagle 3D. This one is in fantastic condition. Got the hang tab. No blemishes, no marks, no nothing on this one. But this looks like a top-down shooter with a 3D aspect to it. But as it says, it's all-out war. You're against hundreds of robot warriors equipped with particle beam weapons. Your mission, blast your way through 9 levels of the most unbelievable, treacherous 3D terrain imaginable. Couldn't explain it better myself, to be honest with you. But there you go. Pretty simple, pretty basic. But as I say, a top-down shooter. with the 3D effect. So looking forward to playing that one. So that's game 260, and that's Blade Eagle 3D. 261. 261 is a game I've never played. It's been out for donkeys. Different formats, more or less, really. The earlier computers and things like that, I suppose. I'm not too sure if there's an arcade game of this. There has to be. But this is Saxon 3D. And as I say, never played this game before. I know it's got a different perspective because, as you can see, you're going forward. Now, I'm assuming the original Saxon was kind of like on a skew level, and you had to raise your ship up and down over the walls and dodge obstacles, as well as shoot whatever's coming towards you. But yet again, quality box, absolutely brilliant condition. Hang table on this one. Couldn't ask for better, as you can see. But as it says on the back, the enemy has built battle fortresses in the furthest reaches of space. There is only one way in and one way out. Your mission: infiltrate the enemy's defences and destroy their motherships. Another simplistic answer, and another simplistic synthesis. So basically, get in there, kick ass, and get back out again without dying. But as I say, it looks pretty good. You know, be interesting to see what the 3D aspect's like on all of these games, to be honest, yeah. But as I say, brilliant condition game. Another one to add to the collection. So that is game 260. Ready? 1, 2, 3. 264. Yep, I still lose count to this day. So there's game 264, and that's Saxon 3D. 265. One I've never ever played yet again. Looks pretty colourful game at that, but it's the one and only Maze Hunter 3D. Really great condition yet again. No blemishes on this one. A bit of slight wear on the bottom, but I can live with that. But apart from that, still in top condition. As you can see, this one looks like a top-down view maze game. Very colourful at that as well. But let's see what it says in the back. You're trapped in a 20-level creature-filled maze. To survive, you must fight your way to the bottom. The odds against you, but you have a few tricks up your sleeve. So you obviously got to get to the bottom of this labyrinth, and you've got obviously skills, weapons, and other things to get your way through these 20 levels. Sounds pretty interesting, actually. But as I say, it looks really, really colourful. Looks a pretty good game. Another interesting 3D title. Be interesting to see how these play, as I've just said with the last few games, but never mind. Anyway, another great title to the collection, and another 3D title to the collection. So that is game 260. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And I didn't lose count, really, I just pretended. So there's game 265, guys, and that is Maze Hunter 3D. 266 is a classic in many respects. Obviously, this version I've never played. Not too sure how it compares to its original. But I love the original, and the majority of us do, even on the arcades, no two ways about it. But this is Space Harrier 3D. Another fantastic condition game. Absolutely mint with the hang tab, as per usual. But Space Harrier, guys, you know what I mean? It is and plays like it says on the tin. Slightly better graphics it's looking compared to the original one. It looks a bit like Star Wars. What if you ask me, they're like TIE fighters. Interesting. Looking forward to giving this one a go. But as I say, not heard much about this, how good it is, how it plays. So another game I'm going to experience over the holiday. But let's have a look at the back, shall we? And it says, the land of dragons is under attack. The rightful prince of dragons, Harrier, has been kidnapped. Only one person has the courage to go farther into the land of dragons than any other human has ever been before. The Space Harrier, obviously. But beware, the enemy knows you're coming and they're waiting, which is plainly obvious, ain't they? They're waiting to kick your ass. So, as I say, looks a pretty fantastic looking game. How it plays compared to the original one, I can't see it being much different in any cases, apart from the fact that it's 3D. But there you go, guys. Another brilliant game to the collection. That's Space Harrier 3D. And that's game 260. You ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 266. 266. Right, the final. game of this episode, and it's just gone into 10 minutes, which is quite good. The final game is easily the hardest one to get by far in the 3D collection. One I've wanted to get my hands on for a while now, and wanted to pay the right price for it, because, as I say, these I got for a fantastic price, including this one, of course. We all know what it's going to be, and it is the mighty Outrun 3D, and this is in, yet again, absolutely fantastic condition. Not a blemish on it, but as you can see, it's the classic Outrun, but in 3D. And as I say, different designs on the front compared to the original. A lot better design, actually, cover-wise. I think that's pretty good cover. But not much to say. There's 15 scenes, 2D and 3D mode you can play as well. I didn't know that. So I'll be happy to give that a go in both modes, to be honest with you. Can't beat a bit of Outrun. Absolutely classic game. And to be honest, I'm not even going to read the synthesis on the back, because get from point A to B, as simple as that, any. You know what I mean? Outrun is Outrun. It's just a superb game in every respect. But as I say, how this plays compared to the original Outrun, we're about to find out. Well, I am, at least, anyway. But there you go, guys. That is game 267, and that is Outrun 3D. Squeeze it in. And there you go, guys. Completely full. Completely full. So that leaves me exactly 5 games to show you to complete this collection of Man vs Master System. Now, I could do this and go, there's 2 of them, and there's the third one of the 5. That's just teasing, isn't it? But yeah, as I say, guys, I've got 2 more to get to finish the set off. Quite pricey, unfortunately, but I will get round to getting them eventually. But anyway, guys, I'm going to leave it there. You've had enough out of me today, and you're probably bored of me already. But anyway, guys, fantastic to bring another Man vs Master System to you. Look out for the final one, because it is going to be the last one, the next one. And I'll leave it there, guys. And as always, I am Saxon7. Keep playing, guys, and always keep watching. All the best.